episode. Can you believe
Another
it?
episode.
Another one.
Another one. We're gonna have to start keeping track of not that we don't, but we're gonna have to keep track of when we get close to 100 episodes
Yeah.
because we're gonna have to figure out something especial
I
to
think
do.
we're a quarter there almost. We have 20
Yeah,
something episodes.
almost. We're nearly a quarter there. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Crazy baby. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah,
How was your week?
my week, really hectic. Been working. I've been completely exhausted. I've been feeling incredibly sick and tired, been like passing out, almost fainting, normal girl things. Um, Today was sucked because it's Black Friday and I work in retail.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to wake up at 6 something, go to work, and then, but the night before, okay, I meant to go to bed early, but I didn't go to bed early. And I went to bed at like 1, and I'm like, I'm not gonna have that much time to sleep. And then when I went to sleep, I thought I was sleeping for a really long time, and I got into this deep lucid dream, but it was terrifying because I was trying to find a specific person in the stream, but I was aware and it felt like I was really living it. And this is the most vivid dream I've ever had in my life. And I was able to like think and communicate with all these people and ask them questions in my dream when I was trying to find this person. And like I was scared because I kept waking up in the dream, but it was still the dream. And then I'd hear like this like demon voice go, "You're still dreaming. You're still dreaming." And I'm like, "Oh God, I gotta wake up for work." And then when I woke up, it was only 40 minutes that I had been asleep, but it felt like 5 or 6 hours. And I was like, oh my, it was like a nightmare, but it was like a lucid dream at the same time because I knew I was dreaming and I can control everything. But at the same time, I was having like deep conversations with all these little characters. Anyway, but then I had to go to work that like in that morning, so I tried going back to sleep, but I was shocked for a little bit. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to go back into that, but then I passed out and didn't dream about anything. So then I wake up at like 6 in the morning, I go to work, and work, okay, it wasn't too bad. It was consistent, and I was basically just on like the cash registers and like checking people out. And like that was pretty easy. And I was folding stuff, but it was just the amount of people. Like I got out later than I was
Yeah.
supposed to because people wouldn't stop coming to my line. And then it's just like old white people, like especially old white women who just feel entitled to like everything and
Yeah.
every discount possible. And I'm like, okay, how was
Yeah.
your week?
My week was certainly interesting. Um I feel like I'm kind of taking a page out of your book and being like, I don't really fully remember my week because I don't know. It feels like it's been like 3 weeks. It's
But it
weird.
all morphs together. Yeah.
Yeah, like this, especially with like holidays and like days off, it really does like throw you off. So,
Yeah. Oh,
but
how
I
many
mean,
days off did you get for the break, I guess,
so
the holiday?
I worked Monday and Tuesday, and then I worked Wednesday, but I had technically a half day, but I stayed until like 2 or 3 because I had to get something done since I am traveling
Oh
coming
yeah.
up. So, like very
Exciting
soon.
times.
Very exciting. And I'm not gonna be at work the next week, so like all of the next week. So, I really had to get this thing done. Um, and I stayed an extra hour or so than I was technically supposed to. Um, but that's okay. I got it all done and um I got everything that I needed to get done at the moment. Um I'm trying to think. I did talk about my difficult coworker last
Yes.
episode, right? I
Mm-hmm.
don't really have any updates on that except for the fact that my boss technically like spoke to her, but she still was like trash talking me after the fact, and he hasn't we had our um staff meeting that our job descriptions and stuff like that were supposed to be discussed, but they were not. Um, and that was quite disappointing. Um, but I'm hoping because my coworker who's a similar age as me, um, I was talking to her about it, and she said because my typical coworker um wasn't uh took off Wednesday completely. So her last day this week was Tuesday.
Mm.
Um so we were chatting about it on Wednesday, and I was telling my coworker, I was like, yeah, I was a little disappointed that my that our boss didn't like bring it up like he said he would on Tuesday. And she was like, yeah, unfortunately, like I was disappointed too, because we really needed to talk about that because it's really affecting all of us now, and it's really stupid because it is.
Mm.
And I had told her, I was like, I'm thinking of possibly like talking to him and say mentioning to him that I feel like he should talk to her while I'm away. It's because I'm at my limit. And she's like, well, and she told me that she actually basically told him that like on her own. And
Mm.
I guess after I had left, she told him because she had stayed later than me. She told him like, those two are like, there's a chance they could like go into some kind of screaming match, and it should really be like, nipped in the bud, because I'm kind of like at my limit with this lady,
Mhm.
like I've been able to keep my calm and like not blow up at her, but I really, and like I've just been able to like, you know, let it roll off my back and like take it home and just like rant to my mom about it, or like send my mom an email about it, or like call my
Mhm.
mom about it and just move on.
But there's
But
only so much a person can take.
exactly. So it's like I'm at a point where I've reached my limit, where
Mhm.
I'm like, yeah, one of these days, if she says like the wrong thing to me on the wrong day, like I will, snap at her.
And rightfully so. Like
Exactly. But the thing
she
is I was
started it.
exactly. But the thing is I told my mom, like my mom and I have been talking about it, and
Mm.
I have reasons that like I feel like that's what she wants. Like I feel like she's been provoking me to try to get me to like, you know, be nasty to her, because the lady before me did not have any qualms cursing her out and screaming at her and like going at her. But I am not like that, unless very much provoked. Like I won't like get aggressive or anything. I'm not necessarily like an aggressive person, but I will stand up for myself.
Right.
Um and I have like politely been firm with her, but I've never like outright disrespected her and like
Right.
been nasty to her. So I feel like she's really trying to like press my buttons to get me to like have an outburst of some kind.
Which is fucked
Um
up.
which is yeah, it is fucked up, because it's like, what, because I know for a fact that she has wanted me gone for a while, and she was the reason why my employee review was delayed, because they were like, oh, some people don't think you should stay on, and it was like for the stupidest reasons.
What
um
the hell?
Even though she really does not even have like the jurisdiction for that, like she's not in a position where she can decide like who stays or goes. So I don't know why she thought that was her place to give her opinion on that. She's very insane.
Yeah,
Um
sounds like it.
and it's just unfair, because she acts like she's the only one that like, cuz she's very particular about things, and I
Mm.
think she has OCD, but I also have OCD, and it's just like really frustrating how she kind of has this energy about her that's like, when someone like is dealing with something and they use it as like, I'm the only one dealing with this, so it's like, you know what I mean.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So that's kind of like the energy I get from her. It's like I'm the only one that's allowed to be, particular about things, and if I'm uncomfortable with something, you have to appease me. But if you're upset with something, that's not my problem.
That's
So
messed up.
it's like, it really sucks, because it makes, the work environment super toxic and hard
Oh, for
to
sure.
be in. And it's like I've opened up to my superior about the fact that I was like diagnosed with OCD and I take medication now, and that like some of the things that this lady does really does upset me and like stresses me out, but I just, keep it pushing. Like I don't make it her problem.
Yeah.
I just try to deal with it and like cope however I need to, and like, put on the specific type of music, or, whatever it is, figure something out, or like whatever it is, I deal with it. I don't make it her problem. I don't go to her and like scream at her and send her passive aggressive emails and like tell her,
Mhm.
criticize every single thing she does. But it's like she does that to me, and it's like it's not great to walk into
Right.
work and wonder how, someone who does not have the jurisdiction to is gonna critique everything you do and criticize everything you do, and yell at you for things and get mad at you and get nasty with you.
'Cause it's like
And
when
it
you go into work, you're expecting just to do your job and get by with the day.
exactly.
Like,
And
you
it's
don't need
like
these, like, other things, like, making that harder to do. Because she's making your job
exactly.
harder to do, and she's not
Exactly.
focusing on, like, her job. Like, it seems like she's
Yeah.
putting so much energy into, like, putting everyone else down and making everybody else feel bad that it probably
Yeah.
makes you guys work not as efficient, and then she's
No.
probably not working as efficient. So it's like.
My yeah. My coworker actually said something that was so true. We were talking about it, and she was like, I love it when she's not here because I'm so much more productive. And I was like, that is actually so true, because I was so much more productive when she wasn't there, because
Mhm.
it was almost like, I felt
Free.
less like, yeah, I felt freer to just do what I needed to do without, holding my breath, waiting for her to like have an outburst of some kind.
Yeah.
And it was just really, she's just really been making it difficult for everyone. And I think she's always been like that, but for some reason, it's just gotten so much worse since I got there, and especially since we got back from our work trip for
Right.
that big event, because my
Mhm.
coworker was telling me that um either she did or she possibly wanted me to fail. So that's the reason. So instead of the coworker that's giving me an issue, she's the finances person. So she
Yeah.
has like one of those like the square card reader thing.
I don't really know what that means. I don't know what that is.
No, like when you go to like a store, sometimes in a local store, and they have those like little white things that's like plugged into a machine and you like tap your phone.
Oh, yeah.
She has something like that they
Okay.
bring to to work events. Um Before I was there, because she had to go, but she hates going to them. So
Mm.
I went, and even though my superior asked her, "Hey, could we have that like card reader, to do the order so that it's easier," she just flat out refused. She flat out
She's
refused to
weird.
let my
She's got issues.
she has a lot of
She has
issues,
stuff
because
to
like
work on. You know, she's probably got some stuff going on in her life that she's obviously taking on everybody. That's
who
no
even
excuse,
knows?
but like still, like she
Exactly.
needs to take it easy. And like
Exactly.
imagine what's going on in her head.
I don't even know. Like I literally I like part of me feels bad for her, because she like straight up told my coworker, who's a similar age as me,
Hmm.
that she believes I purposefully do things, because her problem with me is that I'm too quote unquote slow for her liking,
What, you
which
get
is
things
so
done
dumb.
like so quickly in the
I
day though. Like,
do. That's the thing, is I've literally been told, like my superiors come to me like, "Oh, once you're done with that," and I'm like, "Oh, I finished already." She's been like, "Oh, you're already done," or she's frequently been like, "Oh, that was fast." But I apparently am not fast enough for this lady. And because of that, she has this hatred towards me because I'm quote unquote too slow. And she's told my coworker, who's a similar age as me, that she believes that I purposefully do things too slow, like just to get at her.
why would you
That
do that? Like,
who even
why
knows?
would you do
And
that?
my coworker was
Like, she
like,
thinks she's that you know, this lady's gotta be a narcissist or something because she thinks she's that
I
important.
100, like,
Like,
I don't know what her issue is, but I do not think about her. Besides the fact that I'm
No,
like
that's like
worried about
literally
how
she's literally out of it.
it's crazy.
Like that
It's
is
literally so, and
oh
I
my
don't want to
God.
call her crazy
Yeah.
because I maybe
I mean,
she's
she
just
probably
like,
has like issues going
yeah,
on
she
that she
probably
needs
has
to
like
work
mental
on,
health issues and it's like
but
unmedicated and unattended to. But like,
yeah.
because I know firsthand intrusive thoughts and
Yeah.
paranoia and stuff like that. And
That's
I know
probably what
that's,
it is though, because I feel
yeah,
like most of the time when people are acting out like that, they do have undiagnosed things that are
yeah. And
untreated.
it's
And
unattended to and
it's yeah,
unaddressed.
and then it just like gets worse and worse and worse, and they become something they're not even recognize like they can't recognize
Exactly. And
themselves.
it's like I firsthand know what that is because those are things that are factors of like my anxiety and my OCD. So
Mhm.
it's like, and I deal with those. So I understand what that's like, but at the same time, like that's no justification for her assuming that I'm this like villain that has it out for her when I've never given her reason to believe that and I've only ever been polite and respectful towards her. And ever since like I just got like the wrong vibe from her and like she didn't like me, I've just avoided her. You know,
Yeah.
I don't even talk to her. I don't need to talk to her. So I don't. Besides giving her checks that I've done and like stuff that she needs to take care of,
Yeah.
like that is outside of my jurisdiction, that's all. I've never been disrespectful towards her. But anyways, she like flat out refused to give my superior that like card reader, the credit card reader.
Yeah.
And that is like what they use for events. And instead, she gives my superior to give to me because I was the one that was in charge with the store. Everyone knew this. There was like a little boutique where we sold like merch and stuff like that at this event. And that was my area. Um, she knew that. Everyone did. There's only 5 people that work in my office, and she gave my superior this like notepad of like receipts with like transfer paper.
No fucking way. So you had her like write it down like that? So did
Yeah, so I
everyone have
had
to use like
that's
cash or like
well, no, I just had to sit there and manually enter people's credit card info. But people offered to give me cash, which is something that they've never taken. They've never taken cash.
oh wait, so you
Um,
couldn't take the cash either?
well, I did.
Yeah,
And I
'cause like
thought that's just how they did stuff too. I thought they took cash too. And then my superior was like during the event, I was like, "Oh, what am I supposed to do with the cash?" And she was like, "You took cash?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, how else was I supposed to get people out of here in time? Like I'm sitting here manually entering like credit card info and like the Wi-Fi in the hotel was so shoddy and like it was like the
yeah,
connection was bad. It was taking forever. So it's like people were like, "Can I just pay with cash?" And I was like, "Yeah, because these people have events to get to." And
that's
I
crazy that
wrote
she wouldn't
down
give you that.
exactly, but you know what? I still fucking prospered because I wrote down every single purchase that people did. And if my coworkers were watching the store, they followed along to how I ran that. And I wrote down order numbers if I did an electronic payment, and I wrote down literally everything, and I wrote down prices, and I wrote down totals, and I wrote down names, and I wrote down like everything, every possible bit of information that I could onto those things. And I filled up a whole stat, like a whole pad, and then
Mhm.
some on the second one. And when we got back, we got the boxes in the mail of like the stuff that we needed to ship back because it was in Texas, and so we were shipping it the stuff back. And I found the pads. I go up to this lady and I was like, "Here you go. Here's every single order." And she was like, "Huh?" And my coworker was like, "Oh yeah, Dana wrote down every single purchase, even the electronic ones and the cash ones." And she was like, "You wrote down every single purchase." And I was like, "Yeah, that's what you wanted me to do, right?" And she like took it and just like walked away in silence.
'Cause she
And I
probably
was
thought you
like,
weren't gonna do it.
"Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, fuck you." Like, what the hell was I supposed to do?
Yeah, this lady, they really do need to talk to her because that's fucked up that she did
Yeah.
like, do like, why did she like, she could have saved everybody, even the freaking guests trouble.
The
Like, it's
people
not
like
okay,
complained. The people were
who's
like, "Don't you have like a card machine?" And I was like, "I don't know." I was like,
like,
take
she
it
could
up with
have
someone else.
whatever vendetta against you, right? But, like,
Yeah.
why is she making
But
it harder for the company
exactly.
too? Like
Exactly. And that's my point is that and I was talking to my coworkers about this. I was like, listen, I don't care how she feels about me. And I told my superior in my formal complaint email, I don't care about being best friends with her. I don't care about any of that. But now it's affecting, work. Now it's affecting productivity. Now it's affecting workflow. This is not okay. It needs to be addressed. And the problem is our main boss is a bit of like, he is like scared of her. Everyone's scared of her. And so he kind of like doesn't really stand up to her, and she
Right.
doesn't really respect him, which is why even after I guess he mentioned it to her, she still shit talked me and said about how like she thinks I purposefully piss her off, like with going slow to my coworker, and my coworker had to stand up to me or stand up to her for me
Yeah.
and was like, no, I don't think that's true. Like, that's not who Dana is. She's just very thorough, which is true. Like, and everyone can acknowledge that. Like, I'm just very thorough and I'm always asking questions. And like, if I take a while, like when you get that, my work, I've done what I was asked to do, and sometimes and then some.
Yeah. You're
So
Louis
it's
Thorough.
I can't.
I was quoting, I went back and I had to say it. Anyway, no, it's just
Anyways,
like I can't believe
it's
that.
ridiculous. So I'm really glad I'm going to be able to have like a fucking break from that
Break. And you get
environment
to go have
for
fun. So,
exactly. Um so and I hope that my superior, my coworker get my boss to actually have that conversation while I'm gone, because I did mention to her, I was like, I would love it if he did that. And she was like, I did mention it to him and I think he was already thinking about it. So, and they're not afraid to like stand up for me, because they know I do my best.
mm,
um so yeah, besides that, um and besides a brief but dramatic drop in mood yesterday where I like almost cried 3 times in like 5 minutes, I don't know what that was
mm,
about. I was fine after that. um yeah, I mean, this week has been okay. I didn't really go out today, which was nice because up until this year, I've only ever worked like retail jobs. So, yeah, so it was like my first year not working a retail job for the holidays. So it was really nice to like have
that
that
piece.
extended.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like not really have to worry about that. And I'm really excited for Christmas time because I have quite the break. I'm so hyped. I have like the 26th through January 2nd off. It's going to be so sick. I'm so happy. It's the
Ooh.
first time I've ever experienced that. I've had to work on Christmas Eve before. I've had to work all through like holiday season. It's hell. It's the worst. And this is like the first year where I won't have to do that. So that's really cool. And um not really, but like kind of technically, it's been a year since we saw Inhaler,
Inhaler. Oh
because
my God. Wait,
this time last year we were seeing them at Mercury Lounge. Remember,
you're
we saw them
right.
Black Friday and Saturday.
Oh my God, you're right. Oh my God.
Though literally it'll be tomorrow. No, tomorrow's Saturday. Literally it'll be um yeah, I guess
No,
tomorrow
see,
and
isn't it
Sunday,
okay? Isn't that a year
or
today?
Sunday and Monday.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, because
That's crazy.
yeah, I think
It
last
that
year
does
Black
not feel that
Friday.
long.
I
Like it
know.
feels like it was only like 4 months ago.
Yeah, no, it was a year ago.
So much has
Yeah,
happened.
because I think last year Black Friday was the 27th and then Saturday was the 28th. Or it might be the Friday
Oh.
was the 26th and Saturday was the 27th,
Remember
something
how
like that.
worried we were that we weren't going to be able to
Oh
get there
my
in
God,
time?
yeah. So we
Because
went
we're
there
like,
like
it's
really
Black
early.
Friday.
Yeah, we were like so scared it was gonna be so crowded, like to get into the city. We didn't know how that was gonna go, so we like overshot
But it
what
worked
time to
out.
go, and we ended up having to stand there so long, and it was so cold and
It was
rainy,
cold.
which is really funny because
Yeah.
today was cold and rainy.
Oh, was it cold cold or what?
It was um it was like 47 to like 53, but
Oh,
it
that's
was like
not
really
bad.
rainy and like icky outside.
Today,
um
here, you want to know how hot it was? It was in the 80s. It was almost the 90s. The high
What?
was almost the 90s, and guess what? The air conditioner at my job is broken, so I
Oh
was sweat
God.
like, it's been broken for days, and we just sweat, and it's like and the sun's blaring,
Oh my God.
and I'm like, "When is it gonna get cold out?" Like, I mean, where I live, it doesn't really get cold, but at the same time, it should get a little chilly, like a
Hmm.
breeze. I don't know.
Yeah, tomorrow and Sunday it's gonna be a year because we
That's
saw them
crazy.
the 26th and the 27th. The
I miss
27th is when we met
him.
them. Me
Out
too,
of
besties.
school. I
Our
miss
besties.
Rob. Oh
But
my
yeah,
god.
how crazy is that?
It really doesn't
Literally
feel that
so
long.
crazy. Yeah, when
Mm,
I get on a plane on Sunday, it's gonna be a year since we met them. Just funny.
that
It's
is
gonna be
like
years since I told Ryan to his face I didn't want a picture with him. Which
but
was so funny. I was so
the picture I got
dissociated.
with him was so awkward
Oh my
'cause I
God. You
was
were like
talking.
talking in the middle. Oh my God. Wasn't it like a live picture too?
I have no idea. I don't
I
think
remember
so.
you
I'm not a
showed me.
live picture girl. Anyway, should we get on to
Anyways,
today's topic?
yeah, today's topic has nothing to do with Inhaler. Today's topic is tier lists.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. So
Super fun.
we're gonna fill
Yeah.
out a couple.
Yeah.
So
We have
what
two.
were the so I know one of them was AM songs, and what was the other one?
Yeah. One of them is all Arch and Lucky songs. Well, it's not
Yeah,
updated. There are no songs from the car on this one. Um, and then ice cream
ice
flavors.
cream flavors. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's I'm
Two really fun
really
ones. I feel
yeah,
like we've talked about these things prior, you know?
yes.
Um, so yeah.
Okay.
So which one do you want to you want to do the ice cream
I feel like we should do
flavors?
ice cream first because it will probably be the shortest, and then we can get into because
Yes.
with AM or Arctic Monkeys, we're gonna like really dive deep.
And there's
You
a
know what I
lot of
mean?
them.
And there's a lot of them. So
Yeah.
let's start with the ice cream. Did you want to do it on your screen?
Yeah, I have them ready.
Okay.
Okay. Share
Okay.
screen.
Doodle, doodle, doodle. I'm
Okay.
excited actually.
All right. Oop, okay.
Ice cream.
Excuse all the ads. Okay, we have S, A, B, C, D, F.
And let's give our background on ice cream. So for me, I'm lactose intolerant. So when I eat ice cream, I really gotta commit.
Me, I'm not lactose intolerant, but I am lactose sensitive.
Yeah,
So I do tend to get little hurted tummy when I eat
with
ice
ice
cream.
cream. But it's so
It
good.
is
I
so
love ice
good.
cream.
I think
Oof.
I had ice cream for the first time in a while yesterday, but I had apple
Bro, me
pies.
too. Are you kidding me?
I had
I
apple
had
pie, so I had to have a little bit of vanilla ice cream.
I had ice cream from McDonald's. Their ice
Oh
cream's
wow.
good. I had a sundae with hot fudge. And
I
I
like the
haven't had their
McFlurries.
oh, me too, me too. I want one now.
Yeah,
It's not too late.
like the Oreo one.
The
I like
Oreo
the
one. I'm
Oreo
not
one.
into the M&M one. I feel like
No,
when
not
people
really.
get that, I judge them so hard.
Yeah. They
Remember
had
the peanuts they used to have with the sundaes? I don't think they
oh
have it
my
anymore. They were
God.
good.
I I that brought me back.
Yeah, I miss that.
You know,
Mm,
they had a Shamrock Oreo McFlurry.
McFlurry.
That kind of that
Did it
slapped.
slap? I
I
didn't get it.
That
I
was
was
so
gonna.
good.
I'll get it next
That
year.
was so excited. I hope they have it next year because
They will. I think it was popular.
yeah, I was so excited about that. Anyway, oh my God, we
Okay,
already
we have 10 minutes left. Well, let's do what we can in the next 10
yeah,
minutes
we're gonna do
because I
what
feel
we
like the ice cream
can.
will go by quick.
Yeah. So there's
Okay.
not many flavors. So we have mint chocolate chip is the first one.
Okay. This is S. Is it not?
S.
Mint chocolate
Absolutely.
chip, and we gotta say green mint chocolate chip is the best.
Yes.
Because white mint chocolate
Absolutely.
chip is totally different. Like, oh,
Oh, 100%. It's still good, but white mint chocolate chip is like A tier, but green mint chocolate chip is S
is
tier.
S for sure.
Okay.
It's so
Yeah.
delicious.
The next flavor is dinosaur crunch. I'm not familiar with that.
No, me neither. I think maybe, okay, that could possibly be like the cookie kind of thing. Because I've seen stuff like that, but I don't know. Maybe we should
Yeah.
skip it because we're not really
Yeah.
like
We'll skip
familiar
it.
with it.
Chocolate. I
Chocolate.
love
For
chocolate
me,
ice cream.
S.
Yeah.
Chocolate ice cream is my favorite ice cream. I will always
Yeah.
eat chocolate ice cream.
Chocolate and mint chip are like my favorites, I'd say.
And a lot of people, well, here's the thing with chocolate ice cream. I feel like some chocolate ice cream tastes like real chocolate, and then there's the generic chocolate taste. I like both.
Yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The next one
Okay.
is vanilla. Here's my take on vanilla.
Okay.
C.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
the thing is vanilla is such a mid ice cream flavor, and I really do not
Yeah.
care like who I offend by
Right,
saying
right,
that, but it's like with vanilla, you always have to have something with it. You can't just have it
right.
alone. It's so boring alone. Like
Yeah.
you can't just eat it by its lonesome. You have to put chocolate syrup on it. You have to put sprinkles on it. You have to put cookie crunch on it. You have to have it with pie. You have to have it with something. It's such a fucking side dish ice
Yeah, no,
cream.
it's a good addition to something else. Like
Yeah,
with a brownie, I'm gonna want to eat vanilla
exactly.
ice cream.
You
But like
know,
when people are like vanilla ice cream is my favorite ice cream, like where's the
did
flavor,
you
love?
even
Where's
try
the
anything
flavor?
else? Like that's when people's like, did you even try anything else?
No,
See,
for
chocolate,
real.
mint chip, you don't have to have those things with you could, but you
Yeah,
don't have to,
for
you
real.
know? But vanilla C tier. It's just
I'm
middle of the
so glad
road.
we're on the same page about this because
Oops.
I feel like everybody loves vanilla, and I
Yeah, I'm
always feel
so
like
tired of it.
everyone. I
I
feel like a
once
creep. I feel like a weirdo. I feel like I
no,
don't
you're not
belong
a
here.
weirdo. I get it. Like I went on this date with this guy where I had to sit there and like argue with him about
About vanilla
vanilla
ice
ice cream.
cream.
And he was like, "Oh, but it's so good." And I'm like, "It's boring." Anyways, rainbow
Rainbow
sherbet.
sherbet. I'm
I
gonna
love
be
rainbow
real.
sherbet
I haven't had rainbow sherbet
since I was a
ever.
kid.
Well, ever. I had the different
Really?
flavors, but I've never had them rainbow. Does that
Rainbow
count as
sherbet
like
is
the?
good.
Is it just like fruity?
Yeah, it's like it reminds me of like Go-Gurt.
Okay, well maybe I did have that before, because I've had sherbet that tasted like Go-Gurt.
It's like I would have it again because of
Yeah,
nostalgic
yeah.
like so I would put it above vanilla though. So
Mm.
maybe B.
I'm the kind of girl who used to eat orange sherbet.
You're so real.
Yeah.
Or creamsicle ice cream.
Yeah. Oh, come
That
on.
shit is so good.
Oh my God.
So
Oh my God. Remember the ice cream truck ice creams?
yeah.
I used to get the Flintstones like orange cream. Oh my God, that shit was
Yeah.
good.
I used to get like they used to have those like character ones
Oh,
on
the
the
Powerpuff
popsicle
Girls
sticks. I
and
used to get the Powerpuff
SpongeBob.
Girl one and like
I would get Bubbles.
the Spider-Man one.
Yes. Or like the Crybaby
Anyways.
ones or the Screwballs. I used to love those.
Yeah. Oh my
The sour
God.
ones. Ooh.
I used to whenever the ice cream truck would come around though, I used to always get like the Italian ice because I'm
Yes.
just different and
Well, no, it's good. I wanna, you know
interesting.
what? One day I want an ice cream truck. Why
I
not? One of my friends used to own one growing up, and I always was like, man, I wish I had that.
kind of
And I
love that.
could. It's easy. You just
Oh
get a
my
truck,
God.
you get ice cream, you sell it. I think you might need a permit though.
Yeah, probably. Like food safe
Mm,
and shit like that.
but I don't know, 'cause
Maybe
like
that's your calling.
it's similar to like a lemonade stand. You don't really need a permit for that. So I'm like,
I guess.
hmm. Anyway,
Anyways, I would say B
okay.
for rainbow sherbet.
I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself.
Why, you think it should be lower?
Well, no, 'cause I don't really know. I haven't had it
Oh.
in like sherbet in so long, just in general.
It's just as I feel like it's just nice. It's not
Yeah.
really, we'll have to have it and then revisit this
Yeah,
tier
yeah,
list.
yeah.
Cookie dough.
Okay, I'd say that's like B. You don't like cookie dough, I feel.
No, I like cookie dough.
Oh, you do?
But I feel like B is a good place for it because
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like with cookie dough, it's like there really is a time and place.
And it's hit or
And
miss. It
it
depends on the
is,
place.
it
'Cause like,
is.
okay, sometimes this is one of my guilty pleasure ice creams. So I get the Tonight Dough. You ever seen that? The Tonight Dough ice cream?
Yeah, that's Ben
Yeah.
and Jerry's, right?
Ben and Jerry's, yeah, and they have cookie dough pieces in it, like globs, which I
Mm-hmm.
like, right? But I don't really like cookie dough ice cream that much. Like I'll get it sometimes. If I'm getting like a scoop of chocolate, I'll get like a scoop of cookie dough too, just to have
Yeah,
like the variation, because I like to get two different flavors. But it's not my most favorite because it always tastes kind of
yeah.
off.
It's really just, well, it's just vanilla ice cream with a topping, isn't it?
Well, no, sometimes the ice cream itself is supposed to be cookie dough.
Oh, really?
I've had it like that mostly, where it's like a weird
I
taste.
feel like, you know what it is? Recently, the only context with which I've had cookie dough anything is like a Dairy Queen Blizzard,
Yeah,
which
that's
is
its own
good
thing. It is
because it's
good.
like blended, you know? It
Yeah.
kind of does have that deeper flavor, but like,
Now I want Dairy Queen too. What are you doing to me?
I'm
What are you
sorry.
doing to
I
me?
love Dairy Queen.
I live down the street from one. I should
Me
go get one.
too.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh, it's so slay. Anyways,
Strawberry.
strawberry,
For me, it's D.
I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I hate when it has the chunks of strawberry in it too. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't taste right, especially in like the three. What is it? The
Yeah, the
chocolate
oh,
vanilla
it's
Napoleon.
Neapolitan.
Napoleon Neapolitan. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's I oh that was the one
No
I never
one
touched.
eats the strawberry in that. Like
Like
it's
that's
such
like
a
the last
sneak.
option.
It's
Like
literally
and
such
everything
a
else is like,
sneak.
but also trying to get the strawberry off the rest of the flavor. That was always the struggle.
Stop. I used to do that so
They'd
often.
be like, ew, there's a little bit of strawberry on the
Oh my
top.
God. Like I didn't mind strawberry, but like it's not one that I particularly lean
It's not a
towards.
fave. Although like strawberry sherbet any day, any time.
Oh yeah.
But
But
I
I
feel
feel
like
like sherbet is like a little different
it's
than ice
different
cream.
than it to me. It's like it's a whole different like texture,
Yeah,
everything.
it's so completely different.
Yeah. Anyway, cookies
Cookies
and
and
cream.
cream.
That's like my top favorite ever.
Oh yeah,
That's for
absolutely.
me. It's so good. I'm
That's
an Oreo
yeah.
girl. I love Oreo.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes,
wait,
yes,
wait,
yes,
wait.
yes.
Cookies and cream where they leave the creamy bits in it too, or just the cookie bit? Because you know sometimes
The
they put the
creamy
full Oreo.
bits.
Yeah,
You have, if
for
it's
sure.
Oreo, you have to have like
Yeah,
the middle layer bits.
in
Come
there. Yeah.
on.
Come
Especially if it's
on.
like a milkshake. You just have to.
Yeah, that's true.
Butter pecan. My dad
Ooh.
loves this flavor.
I would say for me that's either A or B because I really do like that flavor.
That is it. I feel like I haven't had it too many times, but I feel like it's never really steered me wrong because it's got that like sweet and salty
Yes, that's
vibe to
true.
it.
That's one of my
So
favorite things. When something can be sweet and salty.
so
How
A
would
or
you B?
B? B? Okay.
Yeah, because I feel like it's not
Double
the best
chocolate.
flavor ever.
Yeah,
Okay, double
it's
chocolate.
double chocolate.
I
S.
feel like yeah, yeah. I was gonna say the same
It's
thing.
just so good. Like chocolate anything is just
Yeah,
so good.
I think we like chocolate.
Yeah,
Chocolate's so
Rock,
good.
Rocky
Rocky
Road.
Road. Okay, I
Rocky
love Rocky
Road.
Road, but it depends. I like when it has the chocolate covered almonds.
Yes, I like Rocky Road, but I really have to be in the mood for it.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I
could
I
eat it
don't really
anytime.
reach for it that often, but it is good.
Mm.
Every time I've had it, I've liked it.
Okay. Now, I feel like we could put it in A because I feel like
Yeah,
you don't like it the most, even though I do. Let's put it in
I
A.
do. Every time I've had it, I've liked it.
Yeah, that's
I
something
just not had it a lot.
my family ate that like all the time growing up. It would be mint chocolate chip or Rocky Road in our freezer.
See, for me, it's
But
like
I do.
chocolate or vanilla.
Hmm. But those
Because
are classic.
vanilla, yeah, vanilla is the one that was always on sale at Costco, so that's what my
Oh.
dad would get.
You
But
know what's
I
good
was
to hold
partial to
together?
chocolate.
Mix in
What?
chocolate and vanilla.
That's kind of real. My brother loves a swirl,
We love a
a
swirl.
chocolate vanilla swirl.
Chocolate vanilla
Anyways,
swirl cookie crunch.
chocolate chocolate vanilla swirl cookie crunch. Oh my God,
I
that
love
video.
that video. Ah, it's so good. Okay.
Moose
Yeah.
tracks.
I can't say I've had this one.
I've not had this one.
I mean, I could probably guess what's in it. What is it like marshmallow and like nuts? And it's like Rocky
It
Road. But
looks like,
different.
yeah, it looks like there's like chocolate and like I don't know, other things. Very
Moose tracks of
confused.
what? Shit?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know
Let's
what it
just
is.
yeah. Have you had
We'll leave it.
pistachio?
No.
I have. It's actually really good. But
Is
it would be
it?
like C or B because it's like it's not something you could eat all the time.
Okay, we'll put it in C since I have not had it.
And
Banana.
I
I
feel like
feel
I've had
like
it, but like I can't remember a time that I did.
I feel like I would like it.
Yeah,
I like banana flavored things. And
me
it
too.
would probably taste like banana cream.
You're right. I just can't remember a time I specifically had it, but I know I must have.
Yeah.
Who knows? I love banana anything. I'm banana for bananas. Bananas for
I'm trying
bananas.
to, so where should we put it?
Should we just leave it in the thing?
Yeah, we'll leave it.
Okay. Well, coffee
Coffee
ice
ice
cream,
cream,
so good.
S tier for me.
Yeah, no, for me as well. That used
I
to be
love
one.
coffee ice
There used to
cream.
be like this Starbucks little ice cream at the store. It was like really, really tiny back in
Yeah.
like 2011. And I
Oh my
used to
God.
fucking get that shit all the time. And I thought it was I thought it was so cool because I was like 10 or 11 and I was like, oh my God, I'm eating
You
coffee ice cream. I'm like, I'm so cool. All these other kids are eating their fucking, I
I
don't
love coffee ice cream.
know, me
It's
too.
just so good. Have you ever had coffee gelato?
No, but I know that's got to be good because I love
It's just
gelato.
everything.
It's the
Gelato is
Italian
so
enough
good. Once you have like gelato, you just can't have regular ice cream anymore
because it's like,
because
it's thicker, it's
it's
richer.
so creamy and it's thick and it's
The
just so
texture is
good.
better because like ice cream,
Yeah.
have you ever
Whenever
made
you
ice cream
yes.
in school?
No. My dad
Wait,
has an ice cream maker though.
oh, but okay, in my school, we used to do this like every year. You would take like a bag of, what is it? Okay, you take a bag of milk, sugar and cream, and then whatever flavor you wanted, and then you would put that in another bag, like you would Ziploc it, and then put it in a giant bag of ice and just shake it until it became ice cream. It used to be like a science experiment we would do, and we'd make ice cream
Mhm.
in class. I used to do that with Mila too, my little sister.
That's so cool.
You should try it though. It actually does
I
taste really good.
should. Oh my
It's really
God.
easy. It's usually only like three ingredients. You just need like vanilla extract. What makes vanilla ice cream? You could put chocolate in it though.
You could probably put anything in it.
Yeah. But like it's really cool. It's an interesting like way. Oh, and you have to put salt and ice together.
Oh,
So it makes
interesting.
it like because it makes it like more cold.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. It's really cool. It's a fun thing. So anyone listening, if you have children out there or if you just want to do it for yourself, really fun experiment.
Late night snack.
For real. And it only takes like a few minutes.
Oh wow.
But
Oh
you
my
gotta really
God.
shake that shit. You have to shake it.
Maybe down the line we'll make our own ice cream
That
live.
could be like an episode. Wait, our next episode? We should do that. That could be kind of fun. I don't know though. For the listeners, they'll be like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll save it. We'll save it for an episode down the line.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do it in the summer.
Oh, that'd be a better idea.
Yeah.
Ice cream in the winter? I don't know about it.
So do we want to put these like other flavors anywhere or just kind of keep them
I think
out?
we should keep them out. We don't know them.
Yeah.
We're not familiar.
Okay. So here is our final tier list. If you're watching, you can see it, but if you're just listening, we have mint chip, chocolate,
Chocolate,
cookies and
and
cream,
cream,
double chocolate and
chocolate and
coffee in
coffee.
S tier. We have Rocky Road in A tier. We
Mm-hmm.
have Rainbow Sherbet, Cookie Dough, Butter Pecan in B tier. We have Vanilla and Pistachio in C tier. And then we have Strawberry in D tier.
Strawberry. Strawberry.
Strawberry.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like people will agree with us. I feel like these are really valid.
Yeah, I feel like we're objectively right. So
Yeah.
even if they don't agree with us, they'd be wrong.
But I feel like we're chocolate biased, but we have
Yeah, but like
it's better.
rightfully so.
It's more flavorful. We just
Exactly.
have flavor and taste. What can we say?
Exactly. We're just slay, I
Oh my God, you know
guess.
what's so good? A scoop of chocolate ice cream, a scoop of coffee ice cream. Ooh.
Oh my God. It's like a mocha coffee.
Oh, it is. It's so good. Even vanilla tastes good with coffee ice cream.
Everything tastes good with coffee ice cream
You're right, because it's coffee ice cream.
because it's coffee ice cream. Anyways, next tier list is every single Arctic Monkey song, except it's not every single Arctic Monkey song
Isn't the
because
new
there's been a
album?
new album out since this was made. So, but there are a lot of Arctic Monkey songs.
Yes.
Um, so we have Godlike tier, S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, E tier, F tier, and then the haven't heard or haven't heard enough to rate tier.
Now,
There's going to be a couple songs for me in there.
this is gonna be kind of hard because I
This is going
feel
to be
like
hard.
we're probably gonna have different opinions on things. And then at the
Yes.
same time, there's so many like and my
Yeah.
opinion changes on these songs so many times. Like, oh my God.
Since the last time I did this, because I have done it on my own,
Yeah, me
I
too.
can definitely tell I have some different opinions.
Me too. Me too.
So let's get into it. So I like how this is laid out because it starts with like in
The
order,
first
I guess.
album.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we have the songs from the first album. So the first song is perhaps Vampires is a bit strong, but
For me,
where do we think that
I
is?
would say that's a C or a D song, even though I like it. That's how I
Compared to
think.
the rest of them, I would
Yeah.
probably agree.
Yeah. So you go
Uh
with C.
I I don't think it's D
Okay, we'll go with C.
because like every time I hear it, it's like really
And it's
fun
fun
and
though. All you
yeah, it's a
people are
yeah. I know all the words, you know what
vampires.
I mean? So it's
And
like
it,
it's a fun
instrumentally, it's
song.
very fun. Okay, when the
Yeah.
sun goes down, S, right? Or would you say
I
A?
don't think
Oh wait, there's
so.
God. Like, well, you don't like that song?
I would I don't dislike it, but I don't think it's like S or God tier or
Really, I
even A
love the
tier.
drums in it.
I feel like it's B tier at most for me.
Okay, we could put it in B. But in my brain land, it's S or godlike.
See, for me, it's like not even A.
From the okay, from the Ritz to the Rebel. This
From
is one of my favorite songs by them ever, and I know you probably disagree. I'd probably put this one in like A.
I just like there are I just the only I mean we'll get to it, but like on the first album there's really not many songs I would
Mm,
consider godlike to see like to
okay.
even B tier. So I would agree with A though, because I feel
It's
like
so
that's like a
fun.
yeah, I feel like that's a compromise and I do
Yeah.
like it. Like I don't dislike it. I do have fun when it comes on, but it's just like I'm not reaching for it,
I
you
think it just
know?
is like an interesting, I don't know, the way the lyrics fit into it is very interesting to me.
Yeah. Yeah. They are listen, I
Yeah,
don't dislike any songs on the first album really. It's just like the only context in which I'm listening to them is if I'm listening to the album or if I'm listening to like my Arctic Monkeys playlist. Other than that, it's like I'm not putting really any of these songs in any other playlist, you know?
true.
Anyways, A Certain Romance is godlike.
Yeah.
I Fear. It's
No,
the
I agree.
greatest song on
Yeah, it's very
on that
good. I like
album.
it.
It's just such a good song.
Yeah, for
Okay.
me, I would put in Godlike or A.
I would put
A
it in
all the way to
godlike.
Godlike. It would be in there. I forgot about
It's
that.
just so good. It's the
Okay,
best song on the album.
okay,
View
this
from the
one's B. I'd
Afternoon.
say this one's Godlike just because I love the little fake out in it. But if you don't feel the same way, we could put it in like A.
I'm trying to think.
I feel like it's one of their best songs they've ever made.
I do agree that objectively it is like one of their top songs,
Yeah.
but
So hype too when they
I
start
think
live.
like I'll go S for this
Okay, we could go S.
because I
When it's
feel
like,
like
dun 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 dun. So good.
yeah, it is great whenever it comes on. Like it's like so high energy, but like I don't know, I don't really think about it much.
I
I
bet
bet
you.
you look good on the dance floor.
What are you gonna say about this one? I feel like you have a crazy opinion. Can I say my opinion that people won't like agree with? I think it's one of their most iconic songs, but I don't think it's one of their best.
You get me.
Yeah, I think well
It's
lyrically it does have interesting things because he does reference like Romeo and Juliet and it with the like,
yeah, you
but like
think yeah, you think I would be on top of that because I'm a Shakespeare fan, but I
yeah,
just feel like I can understand why it's so popular,
yeah,
but
it's fun for
and
sure.
it's great live, but it's like
I bet you don't go
C.
on the dance floor. That's the whole song.
It's C.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
C
I
tier
could see.
song.
Yeah, I would go B or C.
Yeah, I feel like it's a C tier song.
Yeah,
Fake Tales of San
I hate this song. I
Francisco.
would put it in.
I love this
I
song.
hate it. I hate it. Fake
I this song is A to
Dancing
me.
Shoes, really, I hate this song. That and Dancing Shoes are my least favorite songs by Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Dancing Shoes. It's a little boring. So okay, Fake Tales we can compromise by
Put it
putting it
in
in C,
C. Okay.
middle ground, I
Yeah, okay.
guess.
Maybe I was being a little rough, but I always skip it. I don't know why.
I'm
It's the
crying.
way it's sung. I instrumentally it's fun. Oh, is it the one where I don't want to hear it? Give me.
Yeah. I
Okay,
like the yeah,
I
and I
don't like
like the
the begin.
part
I don't like the
where
verses.
I like the second verse where it's like um I had a brain fart. I like the second verse where it's like he talks about like the girl, her phone goes off and she's like, "Thank God you called me." The band stinks, that part.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think that's a funny part. It's just funny. Like
I
you
guess
just
that
get
one's
such a
more of like a story because it's
yeah, it's a
true.
story. So it's like it's just really funny.
Yeah.
Dancing
Can we put it up?
shoes.
Can we put it up?
Yeah, we
Please.
can put it
It's
in
just
there.
like get on your dancing shoes.
It's
Oh my
yeah.
God. I was so mad when I saw them live. They played that song and I was just like,
Really?
yeah. I was like, come on now.
You
Mm-mm.
probably couldn't see for the lights, but you were staring straight at me. I
I feel like
forget how long this title is. It's so funny.
yeah, I like
I
it a
no
lot,
one
but
talks about this
it's
song, but it is
uh
so good.
but I feel like it's not their best either. I would say it's like a C song.
It kind of flies under the radar,
Yeah,
and it is very much one of those songs where you're like, this is such a good song, and you don't really understand that until you listen to it. But
yeah.
then it's almost like it has this built-in like um memory loss clause where it's like the minute you finish listening to it, you
You're
forget
like, yeah, that was a
exists.
good song.
And
That's
then it's like
that.
immediately you forget. So I'm gonna say D because
Oh,
it's just
D. Okay.
doesn't stick out. Isn't
Yeah.
that what you said?
Well, no, I said C, but
Oh, yeah.
no,
Okay.
yeah. I feel like because I like it more than I like Fake Tales of San Francisco.
Yeah, okay. I could see that.
Okay.
Still Take You
I
Home.
actually really like that song, but
The
it's not one of my favorites.
misogyny anthem.
But still take you home.
Fancy seeing you in here. You're all tarted up and you don't look the same. I love that song. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. Putting feminism on hold for that song. It's
yeah.
just so
You
fun.
know, in certain situations, you gotta put feminism on hold.
It's just fun. There's just so
Yeah,
many great lines in it. I don't know.
yeah. And I feel like a bit of it's ironic as well. So it's
Oh, it
like,
100%
yeah,
is. It's like so unserious.
yeah.
It's like a joke.
Where would you say?
Anyways,
Where would you say?
B.
Yeah,
It's just a fun song.
it's there. Yeah. How about Riot Van? I love Riot.
I love Riot
It's beautiful
Man.
because it's okay. And this album, it really sticks out because it's so different than the rest of them. Because it's so much softer.
Yeah, and
The
it's kind of
different songs.
bittersweet.
I feel like this one and A Certain Romance can go a little bit hand in hand because I feel like they stick out, and Marty Bum, they stick out on this album a lot.
Yeah, because they have completely different
Vibes. But that's kind
tones.
of interesting because
Yeah.
like if you think about the scene at the time when this was coming out, like
It
having
was
all those
all rowdy,
yeah, yeah,
you
but
know?
having those like breaks in between with those songs,
Exactly.
that's iconic.
And
What do you
especially considering like the rest of the songs in this album are so like boo,
heavy?
boo, 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 right in your face and it's like screaming and shitting
Yeah.
and
So it's a
farting.
nice balance.
Yeah.
So right,
So
where should we put
S.
it? Yeah, we can put an S. I love that song. Because I love the story in it as well.
Yeah, I have to scroll up.
We could put it
Yeah,
at S.
very slay.
Okay. Red
Wow.
Lights. I feel like okay. I feel like I don't really listen to the song. Red
It's
Lights.
a cool song though.
It is, but I feel like I can't even think of what it sounds like.
And I've listened to it so many times, but like I really
You
cannot
can't
even
think of
think of
what
a
it sounds
lyric.
like, right? I
Well, I
can't.
can think of what it sounds like, but I can't even think of,
Yeah, that's
of a
what I'm
lyric.
saying. I can't like sing it right now. Sing it right now or
D?
you die. I die.
No, I
But
literally cannot.
we could put it in D. I
Yeah,
have no
because it's
like
when it comes on, it's like the same kind of thing as you probably couldn't see.
yeah.
You know, it's like you listen to it, you're like, oh, this is fun, and then like the minute it's done, it's like you immediately forget it.
I don't hold any preciousness towards that song though. That's why I'm
Yeah,
in D. You know what I mean? Now,
Mighty Bomb.
for me, this is like godlike. I think this is one of the best
It's
songs.
not godlike for me.
Really, I think it's so fun. I
That's one of my unconventional Arctic Monkeys takes is that I'm actually sick of Marty Bum.
really, I
Yeah.
don't think I could ever get sick. Every time I'm showing someone Arctic Monkeys, I'll play this song.
The thing is that like I don't hate it, but I am at that point where it's like I listen to it and it's like I do get to the point where it comes on and I'm like I have to skip this, you
Oh,
know? So it's like I really kind of it's just I don't know.
you want to put it in B for now
Yeah, I'd say, you know what? I feel
or
like B is
A?
a fair spot.
Yeah,
A, okay, I'll put it in
we'll do
A.
A because like I
I
feel like
do
it's better
like it. I
from the
do
book.
think it's a good song. It's just that
Yeah,
like it is really not godlike to me, and I know a lot of people are gonna scream at me
yeah,
for
because it's
that, but it's
okay
like
because it's a
it's like
classic
a
and it's
fan
iconic.
favorite.
Yeah, but I understand your point of view too because like if it wasn't like held up so high by the fans, I feel like a lot of people wouldn't like it.
Yeah, if it wasn't like a Tumblr early to
Yeah,
like indie like wet dream of a song. I
It's
feel
just fun
like
to sing to me. Like I love singing
it
along.
is. I mean, I sing along to it and I think it's cute. And maybe I have to get into a relationship to get it. I don't know. But like it's a cute song, but it's like
Yeah.
I'm not rushing to Spotify to turn it on. You
Mhm.
know? Like you
Yeah.
will not find it in my Wrapped. Okay? Like
We're
all
gonna find the
right.
car in your rap.
Oh, yeah, the car is in my most streamed songs of all time already.
Yeah. You know what? Body paint might be in my rap. So
Mr. Schwartz is my number one most streamed song of all time.
that's amazing. I just I can't even comprehend how you did that in
I
a
looked
short
at
amount of
it and
time.
I was like, there is no way. And I posted, I was like,
No, that's funny.
how? It's
No, I
so
love that
funny.
though. I
It's
love it.
so funny. There are two songs from the car in my top 10 most streamed songs of all time. It's so great.
That's really cool though, because you really love it that
I
much.
listen to it like every day.
Yeah.
Anyways, and I streamed that album 900 times in like 10 days.
I mean, when you're
That's like
listening
a
to
hundred
the
times a
second
day.
album. Yeah, I mean, but I get it if that's all you're listening to in the day. I've done that with
It
Before
was.
Apple. Like I literally fetch the bolt cutters. I used to go to
Oh, I
work
love that
when
album.
I worked at Target. I used to put that like in like my headphones in while I would work, and I would listen to Fetch the Bolt Cutters all day on repeat for 8 hours.
Because I work in an
Eating music.
office, I can listen to music while I work. I would put that shit on loop, and from like 8 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock at night, that's how long it would be playing because I would listen to it on my commute. I would listen to it for the 8 hours I was at work, and then I would listen to it on my commute home. So it would be like literally like 10 hours.
No, but that makes sense. That makes sense.
Anyways, favorite worst nightmare. Here we are.
Okay.
Not yeah, the album. I just remembered that favorite worst nightmare is a lyric, not the or whatever. Um, Brian Storm.
Okay. You say what you need to say about this, and then I'll say what I need to say.
I feel like we might be on the same page. I'm
You don't
gonna
really
have
like it
to
that much, right? Okay,
no.
it's fun. It definitely is fun
It's
live. I like
great live.
I like the lights they do with it and like the songs they
Yes,
have with it.
it's definitely high
It's
energy live. It's
yeah.
great to be in the crowd live.
But to me, it's an annoying song. Like I don't want to listen to
Yeah.
it. I'll literally skip it anytime, anywhere.
Yeah, it kind of drags for me.
Trying,
Top
top
Box
mark
Fine Dog,
without
trying.
trying. Okay. So,
We're
want to do like E, or do you want to do F?
oh,
No, it's
I
gonna
don't
be
think it's
okay,
F.
no, maybe D or E.
Yeah, dear E.
I don't think it's F because I do like the song still. It's like
Yeah.
funny. There's still funny little lines in it that I like to pick out, and
I'm gonna put
instrumentally
it
it's
in
fun.
E.
Yeah,
Teddy
I
Pickup.
actually love this song.
This song is fun.
This song, no, because it's just I love like the
Let's
message.
have a game of Teddy Picker.
Yeah.
Not quick enough. Can I be quicker?
Oh, it's gonna get Syndica. No, but the
It's
way
so
just like
fun.
it's on it like that. Oh,
Yeah.
I feel like it's
Um,
like A or B.
I was gonna say
Oh,
S.
you're gonna say okay, we can go with S. It is that good.
You wanna compromise and just go
No,
A?
we could go S because I was actually thinking that, but I didn't know if you wanted to put it lower or not.
You were lowballing it just in
Yeah,
case.
just to see what you would say. D is
D
for
is for
dangerous.
dangerous, where the album gets its name.
I would say this is one of my least favorite songs from the album. Not that it's a bad song, I just feel like it never really stood out to me.
On the album, it doesn't really stand out, which is really funny considering it's where the
It's the
name
one
comes
with the lyric.
from.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think I like the lyrics in it, but I feel like you said, it doesn't really stand
To me,
out.
it's D.
Oh,
So,
I wouldn't go that
want to go
low.
that low?
No, I was gonna say like C because I
I
feel
mean,
like
it's
C is like
forgettable.
the middle.
I guess. Yeah, we could go the middle ground.
Yeah, I feel like it's like a middle ground song. D
Uh,
is for delightful and try to keep your trousers on. I like that song.
yeah.
Balaclava.
I love this song actually. I love how like you don't like it. I like how like scandalous it sounds like. Like
I okay, I
wait,
love
can I
the
tell you something though?
themes.
Can I tell you something?
What?
To me, this song reminds me of like a cartoon, like when they're like trying to run like
Yes.
like
Yes.
the sound of it's like a cartoon
Yeah,
character
like in
running.
Scooby-Doo when they were like
Yes,
running in and
give
out
it a
of like the
string of
doors.
that's the song.
It's so that. But my
I
thing
would
with
say it's either C or
balaclava,
B. C.
yeah, I would say C is a safe bet. I I'm neither
Same.
here nor there on balaclava. I don't really, it comes on, I'm like, oh, this is fun, but I don't really think about it. Like, it's not really, it doesn't really stand out to me. I know it's one of my friends' like favorite songs, but like, I
I
don't get
wouldn't
it.
say it's my favorite by them.
Yeah, I do not get it. Anyways, Fluorescent Adolescent. This
It's
iconic.
top.
I love this song.
Yeah, that could
It's
be godlike.
godlike.
Yeah.
It's godlike.
Because
It just
lyrically, I
100%
feel like
is.
it like applies to everybody.
It's so grown up. I feel like it's
No,
just
it
such
was
a
really
mature
mature.
song.
Yeah, for and it was ahead of its time, but also
Yeah.
timeless.
Mm-hmm. And it's like like
You grew up with it.
it's yes, and it's like the kind of song I feel like you can relate to on different levels throughout your life.
Yeah,
Like right now, I feel like I'm relating to different parts of the song than I did even just a couple years ago. So it's like it's just and it's just such a good song. I
no,
don't know. It's just so
I
good.
love it. And instrumentally too, it just fits everything so perfect
Yeah,
about it. The tone, everything.
exactly.
They
Only
kind of
ones
killed it
who
on that one.
know. They did. They kind of slayed.
Only ones who know. This one's such a good part of the album because it's the breakdown again and it brings
Yeah.
back to slow. But I
I
wouldn't
love
say it's
this
one of,
song.
yeah, I like it too. I love it a lot, but I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites ever by them.
Yeah. I
I
feel
would say
like
it's
on
B
the
or A.
yeah, B, you know what I feel like is fair
Yeah.
because outside
It's
of the
really
album, it's kind of unremarkable, but on the album, it really does stand out
yeah.
because
And it's
the
a beautiful
lyrics in it.
song.
Oh, it's stunning.
Even if told
Yeah, it's
you.
so sad too.
Oh, it is really I always listen to that one when I'm sad.
Do me a favor.
I would say this is one of my favorites by them of all
This is
time.
godlike.
God, yes, I'm glad we're on the same page for that one. Just
Of
like
course.
do me a favor and break my
The
nose.
breakdown where it just goes oh, it's
Wait,
so good in the
you know what the
car.
broken nose is? That's the fucking line that Eli is referring to in the Inhaler song where it's like, what do they talk about on one of the new songs? They're like, it's like a broken nose, like being punched in the
What?
like one of their new songs. Do you not know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I
I,
have not listened to their new songs.
me neither.
I
We
don't really
listened to
listen to
These Other
them.
Days together.
Oh yeah, we did listen to that together. It was
No, because
interesting.
I think it's a line in These Are the Days. It's like,
In These Are the Days, well, I haven't listened to it since it first came out. So
yeah, well, he talks about having a broken nose or being
D
like punched in the nose. So,
really? Are
yeah.
they really referencing Do Me a
No,
Favor?
I'm joking, but
Could
like,
they not have written a better song to
no,
reference Do Me a
I'm
Favor?
kidding. They're not
I'm
really
sorry,
referencing
Inhaler.
it. No, they're not really referencing it, but it's kind of funny. I'm
This
connecting
is so
them.
funny. There's a Van Morrison song called These Are the Days. Oh
Oh,
my god, there's a song by a guy named Robin Mark called These Are the Days of Elijah.
oh,
That's funny.
maybe I made that up. But I swear they have a line about a broken nose, and I was like, huh?
I'm looking it up right
But
now.
they didn't kill it like Arctic Monkeys did. Loki, they flopped on that one.
That is
And
Loki a
Hillary too kind
flop.
of
I'm
flopped.
sorry if they do. Yeah, these are the days that kiss you on your broken nose. What the fuck
See,
kind of line?
this is the follow up to the fucking do me a favor. So do me a
No,
favor.
it's not. I'm
Or yeah,
crying. We're gonna have to go back to the drawing board with that song, boys.
yep.
Anyways, do me a favor, God. Like these are the days F tier.
This house is
Anyways, this house is a circus. Berserk
it's
as fuck.
fun,
F
but it's
for fuck.
also
I hate this song.
yeah, it's not my favorite, but it is
I hate this song.
okay. We
F
could put it
tier.
at yeah.
I I hate that song so bad.
I wouldn't say B or anything. I don't have anything to say about that song. This house is a like who cares? Okay.
It's like
Me and
I'll
my dog
listen to
listen.
it. I really there has not been many opportunities where it's come on and I've not skipped.
You know who would really like this song? Someone who grew up like with a family of people in the circus. Because their house really is a circus. Oh, 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 oh.
Or
And
someone who just likes listening to circus music.
okay, anyway.
Yeah, anyways, if you were there, beware.
Everywhere.
I This is such an underrated song.
It is. It's good. But I feel like it doesn't stand out to me very
It's
much.
like A B for me.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like B. Because for
Yeah.
me, it's like the same as Only Ones Who Knows.
Yeah, it's kind of yeah.
If you were
But
there,
it's got
beware.
a lot of like I feel like it's got
Yeah.
a lot of great lyrics in it. The Bad Thing,
Okay.
F.
Oh? Okay, here's the thing. When I was
Dude,
like when
I
I was
hate
like
how it
12 or 13, I
starts.
was fucking blasting this, right? Because I used to think it was so fun. Let's put an E. You hate it that much? Do the bad
I
thing.
like This House is a
Every
Circus
step.
more than The Bad Thing.
Okay, we could put an F then.
So we can
Because I
move
could
This
see,
House is a
yeah,
Circus to
move that one
E.
up and then put this one, yeah.
Yeah, because then now that makes sense. Old
Um,
Yellow
yeah, I
Bricks,
know it's
I
not like
feel like
Old Yellow Bricks is a great song.
it's amazing.
Because okay, I used to also be obsessed with like The Wizard of Oz growing up, like
Yes,
most people are. So when I heard this, when I was like at the age where I was obsessed with that shit, I was like,
it
they're referencing Dorothy when she's on the sleep.
I love when he says Dorothy was right though. Because it's
Dorothy
just
was right though. Like literally, she was right though. He's like,
it
no,
was
wait a
just
minute,
it's just
Dorothy
such a
was
good
right.
song. There's no place
It
like
was so good.
home.
I feel like A or S.
Yeah. I feel like S.
Okay,
505 Godlike.
godlike,
Godlike. There's nothing like
godlike.
bombing down a highway listening to 505.
505. Classic.
It's just
Literally,
so
they made a
good.
classic. Like, how do you do that?
It's
Yeah,
just so
man.
good. There's nothing like being in the crowd of a concert while it's either playing or while they're playing it. Because I've been in both situations where it's like when I saw Inhaler one of the times, they played it and the whole crowd was like singing it and there was nothing like that feeling. It was almost more fun
Yeah.
than the actual concert, to be honest. Sorry, not the Inhaler slander this episode. I'm so sorry, Inhaler, like you'd actually be
They
watching
know
this.
we love them. That's why we're mean because
Yeah,
we love
that's
them.
our besties. But anyways, and then being in the crowd hearing that song live was like I literally was brought to tears. It was so beautiful. Anyways, now we're on some B-sides.
Hmm.
Okay.
A lot of these,
Two,
okay, to be fair, I don't listen to a lot of the B-sides.
I do. I listen to so many of them.
Well, now looking, I've listened to a lot of these. Okay.
Yeah.
Too
Too
Much
much to
Gas, one of
ask.
my favorite songs by them ever.
This song, I love the instrumentals in this song and I
Me
love
too. The
the
lyrics.
lyrics.
For me, it's A. Or S. For it's
I
S.
would say S.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I feel like
I
S is
would
A.
say S. I
Yeah.
just have to scroll. Yeah, okay.
The smile she walked in the room. So
It's
good.
so good.
Bad Woman.
Bad
I don't really
Woman.
know this one, to be honest.
I mean, it's really unremarkable. I would even go so far as to say it's kind of F.
Ooh. Okay. Then put it there.
It's like it kind of drags. I don't know. Wait, I listen to it and it's like there are times in the song where it's like playing and I'm like, can this be done already? You know, like I'm just kind of
Yeah.
over it. The Death Ramps. I like this song. It's an instrumental song. I think it's cool, but it's it's not really
You
like
don't gravitate towards it.
yeah, but I would say it's maybe like C or D.
Yeah. How about we put it in D?
Yeah, that's safe.
Metals.
Nettles.
I feel like I
I
don't really
This song
listen to
is so
them.
funny. I don't know. Like the only thing I remember about it is like fell in the nettles.
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's kind of like goofy. I don't
Should we
know.
put like
I
F?
would say I would say E
E? Yeah.
because I definitely like this more than the bad thing.
Okay.
The bad thing's just gonna be the gauge. Red Right Hand is a cover.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a
I
Nick
have heard
Cave
it
and the
before.
Bad Seeds
Oh
song
yeah, yeah. That's
cover.
you're right. You're right.
But I like Arctic Monkey's version more.
Better. Yeah.
It's
I haven't
so
heard the
like
original.
the original is isn't it in Peaky Blinders?
I wouldn't
Because
know.
I remember I watched I started Peaky Blinders because people said that Arctic Monkeys was used a lot in it, and then I was like, this is like the worst show I've ever seen in my life,
Yeah.
and then I gave
Did it
up
ever
on
get
it.
good? Oh, you gave up on it.
I
No,
watched
I
like
think I
one
put the first
episode.
episode. No, me too. I put the first episode and I said, not my
I was
favorite.
like, I'm good.
Yeah.
But their version of Red Right Hand, I feel like outsells Nick Cave's, which
Where would
works
you
because
put
he's
it?
ugly and old and stinky.
Yeah.
I would put it B.
Okay. Then put it there.
It slays. I haven't got my
Not my strange.
strange. That's a humbug B-side.
Yeah. I heard it a couple times, but I can't really remember much from it.
It's an E. I feel like it's not a bad song, but it doesn't really stand out. Catapult.
Mm.
I like this song,
It's a good one.
but it is a good one. But I mean,
It's
like,
not remarkable. You know what I mean?
C.
Yeah.
I would say C because it's a good song, but like you said, it's not remarkable.
Sketchhead.
Sketchhead F. I fucking hate this song.
Yeah.
This song sucks.
Eh. I don't feel any
It's
way
such.
about it.
I hate this song. Sketchhead. Like, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Anyways,
Oh, you
Frightline.
know, I do hate that one. I hate that one too. I remember putting that on one day and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Sketchhead. I don't. It's so fucking bad.
Yeah.
Frightline Dining Room, Godlike,
Yeah.
best song ever. It's literally one of the greatest fucking B-sides of all time. It's so good. It like I literally want to punch a wall when I listen to it.
Join
Joining the
the squad.
Dots,
I like it.
unremarkable.
I like
It's
it, but
good,
yeah.
but it's
It could be
unremarkable.
C or
Yeah,
D.
I would say C. I like listening to it.
Yeah.
The Afternoon's Hat, I would say, is
Good
like
one.
B at least.
Yeah. Let's do A. I feel like it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I do like that song. Don't Forget Whose Legs You're On.
I don't know
Very
if I
sexy
remember
song.
that one.
It's
Oh,
yeah, it's like he's like it's I think it's a
I've
Humbug
heard it before,
B-side.
but I'm
It's
trying to
very
think
like
of it.
raspy, very like
Mm-hmm.
cool. It's very ahead of their time because it is a little bit loungy.
Oh,
There is a loungy aspect to it. It's so good. I would say it's maybe an A at least.
okay.
I do like that song.
And A.
Oops.
The Blondo Sonic Shimmer.
That's an S tier for me.
Yeah,
I love that song.
it's
The
really fun.
guitar in that song fucking slays.
It's a cool one.
IDSTF.
I'm gonna be real, I've never heard it.
It's I it's
Whatever.
it's just whatever. F. Little Illusion Machine Riddler is F tier simply for the fact that Miles Kane is
You
on
know
it.
what?
I can't fucking stand that song.
Evil Twin.
Evil Twin. I love that song.
Yeah, it's good.
It's fun.
To me, it's not their best ever. Maybe a D or C. Oh, you're gonna go A.
What?
We can go A. I just feel like I don't listen to it that much.
I like
We can
I
go A.
love it.
We can go A.
I'll
Go
compromise
B,
and go
please.
B.
Okay.
You and I featuring Richard Hawley.
Now, I don't know if I've ever heard this one. How does it go?
Um
You and I. That's Ed Sheeran.
um it's really hard to I don't want to sing.
Okay, we don't have to sing.
It's Richard Hawley's on it though, and he sings most of the song. And he's got like a really low voice. It's D, in my
Okay, we can go.
opinion. It's okay. It's on the Black Treacle
Yeah.
B-side.
No, because I feel like I've heard it, but like, because I've heard all their songs, but I also
You
feel like,
probably have. It's just like it's not
yeah,
really one to reach for. Like it's not
yeah.
really one to write home about. Um
Like,
Electricity. I like that song, but it's like
it's like C or D.
yeah, I would say D.
This
2013.
one's like a,
I
some
This
people hate
is
it, some
such
people
a
like
good
it.
song.
I
People hate
like
on
it.
this song,
I
but
think
I
it's
think it is
camp.
so fun. It's
It's
really
camp.
camp. I would say like A.
Yeah, we can put it
I
there.
would say confidently with A.
Yeah.
Stop the World, I Want to Get Off with You, S tier.
Yes, yes. That's
I
I
love that song.
as the
That song is so cute.
Wa-da-da-da-da.
That song, I love that song because it
Yeah.
it provides the fantasy of being the only person someone likes.
Yes.
Like, you know, those people that are like they hate everyone but they like you. That's like that vibe. Anyways,
Yeah,
You're
that's
So
true.
Dark is so fucking goofy.
Should we put on is it S? Can we put on S? I love that song.
I do like that song. And he does some great vocals in that song.
Yeah. And like the references in it are really cool too.
Yeah, they're really fun.
And yeah, it's so fun and it's
Big Titty
unserious.
Goth GF moment.
No, literally.
Anyways, I adore this song.
Really?
I love it.
I feel like it's like A or B.
It's like S to me. So I guess we'll just go A.
Yeah, we can go A.
This
Anyway,
unnamed, untitled by it's a Stephen
go
Fretwell
A.
cover. This is like godlike for me. I love this
Really?
song. I think his voice sounds in fucking credible on this song. It's so like moody. It's so like I love this song.
Yeah.
I love this song so
For me,
bad.
I thought it was meh.
Well, who asked you? I'm just kidding. We can go A.
Yeah, we can, you can put it
It's a
wherever you want.
I'm going A. I feel like that's a great compromise. All right,
Okay.
guys. We're gonna put a
So
bookmark.
cliffhanger time.
We you have to wait until next week to see the later tiers. There's just so many to sort. So we're gonna have to put a bookmark in this
So this is part one
of our
of
tier
tier list.
lists.
And then part two comes out next week. So you're gonna be hanging on the edge of your seat until next week.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, besties.
We'll catch you on the
Flippity flip.
flip flop. All right. Bye bye.